Look. How interesting.
Here, you can have it.
That is so sweet. Thank you.
Zach, I've been looking for you.
Yes, I'm where I always am.
I found this in the schoolroom yesterday. I thought you might want to have it.
Her earring? Huh.
It's strange that none of us saw it the other day. It was just laying there in plain sight. You want to have it, or shall I give it to Pia?
I can take it. What do you remember the most about her?
I'm going to the cemetery. Do you want to join me?
Oh, sorry, but I've got a lot to do today.
Well, I'll be there for a while. So maybe later then.
I'll see what I can do.
I once made her this playlist. She listened to it maybe once or twice.
Take the path that somebody pointed out for her. That would have taken away her freedom of discovery.
That sounds like her, all right. Hey, I think I need to be alone now. Thanks for the earring.
Sure. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Dad, I'm doing it. I'm leaving. For good.
Son,
Mom is gone. Angie is gone. There's nothing left for me here. I mean, you're here, but you could come with me, you know?
no. I'm responsible for this place.
Yeah, figures. But don't try to keep me here. I don't belong here anymore. I never did.
You're making a mistake.
Mistake? How is finally taking charge of my life a mistake?
You're rushing out headlong. What are you even planning to do?
Find a room in the city? Bodhi's dad is a realtor. He might be able to find an apartment for me. I'll start looking for a job online. There's gotta be something that fits my skills. I'll figure the rest out from there.
I understand that you want to get away right now. Give it time. Think things through. That's all I ask.
I'm not rushing, Dad. I've been waiting for this moment for years. I lost the one last thing keeping me here. And the lodge is definitely not doing it for me.
It was your mother's vision.
Yeah, another reason to be out of here before it's done.
Good.
Axel, got a minute?
Sure, Zach.
I've been thinking. You and Dad, I think you should talk sometime. It would do you both good.
Oh?
Hey, Connie, do you have a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, it might be longer than a minute. It's been weeks now, but I still can't believe that was her in that box.
It was just her body, not her.
Be concerned about me. Especially not for you.
Hey, it can't hurt to have a chat, right?
I don't know. Your father seems to be pretty busy. I wouldn't want to take up what little free time he has.
You'd be helping him as well. He barely talks to anyone. All he does is work, go home, maybe watch a stupid show, then crawl into bed. Rinse and repeat.
Well, okay. You might be right. What's there to lose anyway? I'll drop by your house sometime. You're really silver-tongued, you know that?
Great. Thanks, Axel.
Looks like I might have to thank you.
I checked up on the sheep. The good news is I didn't find anything out of the ordinary. No illnesses, no parasites. But to be certain, I sent the samples to the lab downtown.
Oh, great. Angie will be so relieved to hear that they're all right. Sorry, I must have forgotten for a moment.
The funeral gave neither of us much, did it? Let's really try to hang out more. Okay?
Okay. See you around, River.
Yeah. See you around.
Hey, Lee, would you do me a solid?
For you, always.
Ever since Dad started on the boat lodge, he barely talks to anyone. I worry that when I leave, he'll end up completely isolated, drowning himself in work, or worse.
Whoa, hold it right there. You're bailing for real?
I'm getting ready for it, yeah.
Huh. Well, without you around, Yesterby will be a lot less lively for sure. What are you gonna do in the big old city anyway?
This is horrible. Do you see this?
The weeds?
They're everywhere. Would you mind helping me with them? I can't stand my angel being buried in a place looking like this.
Dad, how come you're not visiting Henrietta anymore?
Henrietta?
Yeah, you used to go there all the time. Every time you came back, you seemed, I don't know, at peace. You two got along so well, and then you just stopped going there.
I renovated her house. One day it was done.
And that's a reason not to drop by from time to time. She must be lonely too.
I'm not lonely. We both like the quiet. I've no reason to disturb her.
No reason, huh? Let's see. Without your advice, you'd sit down next to me, I'd read the job ads out loud, and you'd tell me exactly what you'd think. What I was good for, and where I'd suck. No minced words. How about we try it anyway? Looking for a waiter. Yeah, I'm not a people person. A proficient caregiver. Nah, lack the experience. We offer a position as emergency care assistant. Me driving an ambulance. You would like that, wouldn't you? Construction worker. Not my strong suit, right? Would you like to make your hobby a profession and become a game developer? Yeah, hard pass on that. Urgently require a packer. Not much of a career. Horticulturist.
We have to do something about the slugs.
Here, take my scissors.
Dear Lord. Wow. You've still got that cruel streak in you, girl.
I'm just being pragmatic. At least until I find time to plant some lavender or time to keep those bastards away.
My angel loved the smell of lavender.
I know. Lavender and fennel were a favorite.
Fennel? I didn't know that.
Figuring I wasn't so bad at math in school, I should be able to get there with a refresher. I should probably ask Blanche what the test might look like. I wonder which of those you would have picked for me, Angie.
Bodhi,
Dahlia?
Pia wants to clean up the cemetery. If you have nothing better to do, could you help her?
If I have nothing better to do, or because?
Well, are you busy or not?
I guess it's better if I say no, I'm not, before you ask my necrophobic mom. Whatever. I'll see if I can find Pia.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I know it's been 2 months since the funeral, but I can't get Connie's expression out of my head. She looked so... I don't know.
I know what you mean.
Not that she ever was any different. It's classic Connie, really. Wise beyond her years and not telling anyone.
I'm afraid Pia will run out of patience with her.
Jasper?
Yeah?
I'm leaving Yesterby.
Why?
I don't feel like I belong here. I guess you understand?
Sure.
I'm applying for a job. Warehouse management assistant.
Good for you.
Would you write me, what's it called? A recommendation?
A letter of reference?
Yeah, that.
What would I commend you for?
Can't you just make something up?
Zek, if they called to ask about the reference, what would I tell them? It could ruin my reputation as an upstanding businessman. If you worked at the boat lodge, however...
Have you seen the pruning shears?
No, sorry.
Are you okay, Mom?
Huh? Of course. Why? What's wrong?
You've got the same face as when you and Dad split up.
No. Don't worry so much about your momski. She's fine.
Okay.
I
Pia's
just need to get my
plucking
mind
weeds
off
at the
things for a
cemetery.
while.
I'm not surprised. The funeral was barely over and she was already complaining about the state of the grave. Oh no, don't tell me you want to help her. It's a graveyard. You can rip out as many weeds as you like, it'll never be pretty and nice. Hardly anyone goes there anyway.
You mean apart from Zek, Melville, Axel, Pia, me?
You're right, sorry. Guess I just don't get graveyards.
Actually, I was wondering if you could help her too. It would be a great chance to improve your relationship with Pia.
I guess. I just have to ignore all the dead people below, right?
Right.
Axel, what are you doing here?
You know, I figured we haven't talked in quite some time. I thought I'd drop by.
The ER in the city is looking for an emergency care assistant.
You want to apply?
I've been thinking about it. Call me a weirdo, but somehow I feel it's what Angie would have wanted for me.
I wonder, have you ever... No, forget about it.
Have I ever what?
I just find it interesting you'd say Angie would have wanted it for you. This one time I was doing a checkup with her, she mentioned that she wished you could look after her as well, in case I wasn't around.
Huh. She never told me. Why would she say something like that?
I don't know. The important question is a medical career where you picture yourself?
I'm not sure.
Well, one thing you definitely shouldn't do is choose a path based on what you think Angela might have wanted.
Then what's your opinion as an expert?
I am, and it's not because I'm a physician. Even though you were going through tough times yourself, you were still there, helping your father.
Yeah, I cursed every single day and wanted to run.
You're still here, aren't you? In the end, you'll only find out if it's for you if you give it a try. So go for it.
Well, the job requires an advanced first aid certificate, which I don't have.
That's not an issue. I can train and certify you. Drop by the clinic whenever I'm there, and I'll show you the ropes.
Cool. I'll think about it. Thank you. You know, you should really get in touch with Lee sometime.
I have work to do.
See, that's exactly the point. Lee can even cheer up someone who is all work and no play. Galia is living proof.
I'll consider it.
Hey, Mom. I don't know how to say it. This place, it meant so much to you. You built it from the ground up with Dad so that we all... Dad just doesn't get it. He wouldn't say it, but I can see it in his face. He doesn't want me to go. Maybe he's... I miss you. You rest now, Mom.
Despite looking after the sheep, working the farm doesn't seem to bring Dad much joy. He wasn't born into the job. He could have taken a different road. Hey, Connie, why don't ants go to church?
Because they're insects. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet?
Supplies! I wonder if they were always called dad jokes, or only after our dad was born.
He should have become a comedian.
Nope, it was always his dream to be a farmer. All because of a TV show he used to watch as a kid.
What show?
It's about some family from the city who spends 2 summers at a farm. The Life We've Grown, I think it was called. We watched it together when I was young.
Was it good?
It was old. They were still figuring out color when it was filmed. But I bet there's a lot to learn about him just by watching the whole ordeal.
Like what?
Like that he must have been a pretty impressionable kid. That reminds me, I heard this joke the other day that would impress the heck out of him. I'm saving it for the perfect moment, so don't spoil it. It goes like this. The life we've grown. Maybe it can tell us how we can cheer him up. Lee should know where we can dig up some episodes.
Why are we still doing? None of this will bring you back.
On the contrary, it's the only thing that's keeping me here. The more you do, the more the others will be able to notice me too.
It's just so exhausting.
I still can't believe that you're gone. Connie told me to listen to you, which felt like the first useful advice since you've left. I miss our stupid planning sessions. I miss you. So, what's on the menu today?
Brainstorming new perspectives for the pier.
Well, good luck with that. Gemray's boat lodge is going to happen. Dad even managed to get some investors on board, a bunch of dentists who want to expand their pension plans. We're starting development this summer. Besides, do you really want to go against the pitch of a dead woman?
Come on, let's keep our minds open. Just for kicks, okay?
If I didn't know you any better, I'd say you hate the project.
What? No.
Because if you do hate it, you need to tell me. Mom and Dad let me co-develop, and I can't do this without you.
I'm sorry. I don't want to discourage you. But for now, let's go wild again. For old time's sake, okay?
Of course.
Great. Are you recording this?
One sec. We're on. It's year 5, mid-May. The issue to solve today is how to refresh the pier, which is something that was already solved by the concept of the boat lodge, but anyway.
Let's keep an open mind and see where this takes us.
Oh, I can't forget to talk with Dad tomorrow. Development starts again in the morning.
And now River. She can't see me, but maybe she can hear me in her heart. It sounds cheesy, but it worked with the others.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Their home. They refurbished their future houses, set up a farm, and built a playground for the kids. But then they just stopped.
It's our goal to revive their pioneering spirit. Over the course of the next few months, we will attempt to pitch each other projects that promise to increase the quality of life in Yesterby.
Whatever it takes to save this town from stagnation.
The boat lodge checked all our boxes. And yet you never wanted to talk about it. Was it because it was Jemre's idea and not ours? I don't get it.
Who is
Ahoy,
Duke
Dad.
Dylan?
Have the samples arrived yet?
Don't know.
They're here.
Who is that?
And they're perfect.
Dad said he's glad that the
Also,
dentist didn't
votes have been
exercise a lot with
cast.
Duke Dylan.
And as usual,
He
no
would
one
have told
agreed
him
with
that
anyone.
Yesterby is a mess.
So your vote will be the one
Is
tipping the
Yesterby a
scales.
mess, Mom?
No.
I laid everything out
it
next
simply
to the
has
show.
its challenges like any
You
other
mean the
place.
showboat?
Your dad just likes to exaggerate when he's in a
I'm
bad
just
mood.
messing with you.
Oh, okay.
Seriously, we need to have our terminology straight if we want to turn this baby into a success. PR-wise, call it a demo or a prototype or a vertical slice or whatever.
Want to watch an episode of The Life We've Grown?
Oh, wow. That came out of the blue. I don't know. I'd rather clean out the barn than watch people do it on TV.
Angie told me you liked it.
Yeah, when I was still green behind the ears. They should have put one of those warnings up front for kids like me. That show is nothing like real life.
I think I'll watch it anyway.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Hey, Connie, how about some Nine Men's Morris tonight?
Nine Men's Morris is boring.
Really? Since when?
It's too short and simple.
Chess is also simple, but very deep.
Chess is also boring because you're not very good.
Maybe it's not about the winning or losing, but just about the fun we could have together. But point taken. I'll think of something other to do. Just you wait.
Is that a gray hair I'm seeing?
Well, that's me grown old. You said Yesterby's a great place for that.
Don't be sarcastic. I never wanted you and your mom to go through something horrible like this. But then again, bad things happen regardless of where you are.
It's really not me or my hair you should worry about. It's Mom. She's a sensitive person.
I know.
No, you don't. You weren't there when she and Dad broke up. That was hard on her. It was good that she had so many friends back then who pulled her out. They helped her refocus. That she used to make for herself. Gave her perspective and hope that things wouldn't stay like that. Yesterby, on the other hand, is just... this. No plans.
Do you know where I can watch The Life We've Grown?
Oh, that's a classic.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Once the walls are done, I'll install the doors.
Don't worry.
Don't mind me. I'll just stick to the graves over there. They look a little less ominous than the rest.
Are you busy? Want to hang out?
Yeah, pretty busy. Ask me some other time.
If I'm still here, that is.
Don't worry, I'm good at stuff.
Can I ask you something?
It's likely to be a good, stable job. And you're...
Oh, Mom. Mom, don't do this to yourself.
I'm almost finished with this one.
Let me do it for you. Just go home, make yourself some tea, and watch Korean drama. Or whatever it takes to cheer you up, okay?
Okay.
Need help?
Oh, yeah, you can clear the graves over there if you have the time.
Got it.
also text me if you're going there, but I can't make any promises.
Sure.
Go shine, Tiger.
Zach, I had a chat with your dad.
Oh, how'd it go?
Truth be told, he's worried about whether you're making a mistake in leaving.
Yeah, that's the vibe I got from him.
He thinks you don't care for Yesterby.
What is there to care about? It's just a bunch of fishermen's houses.
Zach, I don't think he meant the houses.
Well, every person I cared for is dead. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Zach, from what I gather, to your dad it might not be about you leaving, but about how you leave.
He said that?
Well, he didn't use those exact words.
So what does he want?
You know that your mother was the brains behind Yesterby. I think if you showed you cared about what she cared for, maybe talk to him again, or simply do what you believe is best. You know, I have faith you'll impress him.
I wish I had your optimism.
But he told me not to tell you, so I hope you can keep quiet as a mouse.
Gotcha. Thanks. Dad, I get it now. When you and Mom came here, it was about supporting one another. You dreamed of a better place for us. And it's not like this never meant anything to me, even if I suck at showing it.
Son.
Heck, Yesterby is my life whether I like it or not. My most painful memories are here, but also my best. Everything I had with Angie was here. If we hadn't come to Yesterby, it may not have happened.
I'm glad you said that.
I can be better than this. I'll prove it to you. To you and to Angie.
Zechariah, you don't need to be better. You're my son.
Odorino, I could use your connections for something.
Okay, enlighten me.
Is your dad still in real estate?
Are you planning on buying a house?
Not quite. I need to rent an apartment in the city. A room, a tent, whatever. Anything.
Sounds like you're desperate to leave.
Whoa, I'm leaving, but I'm not desperate. Not just yet.
There you go.
My dad's
That'll
not
keep
a
the
rental
slugs
agent,
away.
you know?
That was
yeah,
quick.
but he probably
If you let
knows
me,
a
I
guy
could
who
turn
knows
this
a guy who
entire
knows a
area
guy,
into an
right?
herb garden.
Might be the case.
It's hard to imagine that
What's
you
your budget?
never watered a
Budget?
plant before we
Zach,
moved here.
You don't expect
Some people
me to
just
write
have
to
these
my dad
gifts
and ask
without
around
knowing.
without giving a somewhat
I
specific
had to make myself
description
useful
of what you can
somehow.
afford.
Says
Not
the
even
village
my
doctor.
connections can escape the
Yeah,
invisible
a
hand
doctor
of
with
the
less than a
market.
dozen incredibly healthy people.
Is
It
tight
was either
budget
horticulture
specific enough?
or fitness instructor.
Okay, I
And
see we
believe
should
me,
focus on
no
the
one
lower
wants
end
me to be
bracket.
the latter.
Still, I'm
Well,
gonna
you
need some
can't
money
always
for
go
the
soft
deposit
on
up front
people,
and
otherwise they won't
collateral to
learn.
get you started.
Think of all the guidance and
Okay.
stability you gave
I
my
have some
angel.
savings, but
After
that won't
each
be
checkup,
enough,
she
I
seemed
guess.
so calm when she
I'll
came home.
go try and get more
As if
money.
she'd just conversed with
Great.
a very
Get back to me
wise
when you
woman.
have it. I'll have the rest
Well,
figured out by then.
I don't know about
I'll
that.
be back soon.
said you would, one day, with or without her.
She believed I'd leave her? Never.
I don't know. She just didn't want to hold you back.
She didn't. Sorry, it's... But, there's one problem. I don't have the money to rent a place in the city right now. So, maybe I could do some work at the boat lodge for you?
Didn't Dad try to recruit you before? I thought you didn't want anything to do with the place because you thought Angie didn't like it.
It didn't stop you, did it? And it would relieve the pressure on my dad.
Working with your dad could help us. All right, welcome aboard.
Sweet. When do I start?
How about immediately?
You don't mind I let myself in? It's a bit rude, I know, but how else could I have surprised you?
Surprised?
Well, for the surprise movie night, of course.
Did Zek put you up to this?
Nobody put me up to nothing. I can decide for myself. Today, I woke up and thought, well, Melville could use a distraction. But I'm definitely not one to force anything on anyone. I can go...
Dad's candidate. Rustic elegance. He thinks it resonates best with the village's flair. Oceanic Lodge. A deluge of turquoise and white, with a heavy sprinkle of seashell and starfish imagery. Eli's favorite. Mom cast her vote for this one. Shabby chic. Grandma's couch never gets old.
Well, we're living right next to the sea. So how about we make a painting like this? A mural of the ocean? Seriously? Hey, it's white sand, seashells, and turquoise water. What's not to like? It's generic as hell. It would be nice to do something with this wall, not paint over it. Pronounce it. Deepen it. You know what I mean? Just look at the patina. I dig how alive it feels. It makes me feel things, you know?
Mural would make you feel stuff too. I think it's important that we find...
All right. I think that's it for a refresher. I feel good about taking on the test now. Or I could learn a bit more, though it's probably not necessary.
You did, and you're all by yourself. I think you'll only achieve the opposite. It's gonna look tacky and superficial.
Geez, you're a sourpuss today. Let's take a break. I guess that answers which style you preferred for the boat. Shabby chic, like that crusted wall you didn't want me to paint over. Did you hate the lodge because it felt too intrusive for the village? I got Zek to help out at the wharf.
Finally. You managed to do what I never could. He could become a great asset for the project.
The idea was to relieve Melville, not to shift the exploitation.
No one is being exploited here. I'll make sure that he gets the wage he deserves.
So noble, granting him clean seppuku despite everything. It's weird, you know, I've seen this movie 5 times now, but I could watch it again right away. Are you sure this was okay? I hope it didn't bore you or anything.
That was good. I'm not the best company for a movie night.
Not true. Gallia's also quiet whenever we watch anything. Come to think of it, if we had discussions on top of a movie, I wouldn't be able to follow the plot anymore. So thank you for bearing with me for 173 minutes.
I've gotta thank you, I guess.
Oh, don't mention it. Preparing movie nights is always fun. It's pretty late. I'm heading home now if you don't mind. Have a good night.
Night.
Lee seemed to immediately embrace her new village life when she moved here. She helped Gallia run the greenhouses and volunteered to assist Blanche at school. She never really got used to life at the edge of the world, though, and there were moments when it showed.
Hey. You are not seeing this.
What's up?
My bean sent me a postcard. His father took him to some island on the Mekong River. He's eating sticky rice all day and getting tanned. And I will never see him again.
You're just gloomy because he isn't here.
I am. What if he doesn't want to come back?
He loves you. He'll come back just to be with his whiny old mom.
He better. But we both know that his father plays a strong hand. It would be so much easier if Yesterby was a beach resort where we could spend our weekends lying in the sun. And not a place where you can catch a cold in the middle of summer. Ugh. Getting tanned on the weekends. That's exactly what I need right now.
She didn't believe me when I told her that we sometimes lie in the sun for hours on end. Not that that would have made much difference.
As I drive toward you, take a ride into everything that is you. I will try to hold my head up high. Will you guide me
Come on, buddy. We're here.
Yeah, it's been a long drive. You know how it is. Sometimes it's the distance that draws you the most. Oh, man. Look at that ocean. These people have found themselves a paradise out here. Yeah. You stay here. I have to return this thing.
Maybe I'm being too much of you.
No. I want to help. It's what you would have done.
How's the boat lodge coming along?
Slowly.
Ahoy there.
And who might you be?
Name's Lau. I'm a traveling musician. I set up camp at the beach to gather some inspiration.
You have a familiar face. Have you been here before?
Me? Oh, no. I just happen to look like the average Joe.
You've come at a pretty bad time.
Really? What happened, if I may ask?
The town is hurting. We recently lost someone very dear to us. An accident.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. This may not be the right time then, but on my way here I found something by the road. It belongs to a certain Angela from yesterday. Her name's written on it.
She is the one who's deceased.
Oh. Damn. Then, all the more important that I return it to her family. Could you point me towards their house?
The funeral was only a short while ago. You shouldn't disturb her parents because of some relic.
Gotcha. I'll just return it and I'll be on my way then.
Oh, no, you won't. Forget about what you were planning altogether and leave.
I don't know if I can do that. It's a rather personal thing, you know? It wouldn't be right to keep it.
If you have to. But don't you add to their grief.
I won't. I promise, madam.
You'll find the farmhouse on the other side of the village. You can't miss it.
Much obliged. I'm sorry to intrude. Are you Angela's family?
We are?
Name's Lau. I travel from town to town to play my guitar and gather inspiration.
Well, this is not a good time.
Yes, I've heard. I'm so sorry for what happened.
Then why are you here?
Look, I don't want to make things worse for you, but, well, actually, I was wondering, given the circumstances, if you need any help. You're farmers, right?
Thanks, Lau. That's kind, but...
What is there to do? My daughter is gone, and my other daughter is drifting away.
I understand. It was like that too when my brother died. Would you like me to talk to your daughter? Maybe I can help. Bring some hope.
Excuse me? We don't even know you.
I'm good with kids.
Keep away from my Connie.
Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
We know. I think it's for the best if you leave.
Ah. All right then. In case you change your mind, my van's parked down by the beach.
Well, what was that all about?
I don't like that guy being around Yesterby.
I'm sure I've never seen him before, but there is something familiar about him. We should pay him a visit.
So, you weren't kidding when you said that I'd see less of you for a while?
Frankly, I thought I'd be home even less.
Physically, maybe. But also in spirit?
You want me to be a ghost? I didn't take you for the esoteric type.
It's funny you said that. I just started reading a book about ghost sightings. Non-fiction.
Oh, Lord. Don't poison your mind with that garbage.
Only someone who's around could possibly stop me.
And now you're blackmailing me? Seriously, I'd love to get back to our old life. But first, I have to get Angie's family back to theirs. If that's even possible.
I know. I was just giving you a hard time. Don't mind me.
Hello.
Oh, hey there.
Have you been looking for me?
I don't know. Have I? Are you Connie?
Yes.
Your parents don't want me to talk to you. But, I found something that might have belonged to your sister. It has her name on it.
My camera.
I found it on my way here, just down the road.
So I did take it with me. No, sis. It's the truth. It wasn't him.
This is hers, yes.
It's old, but in really good condition, so I can tell that it must have been very important to her.
Like my own eyes.
I would like to give it back.
Nothing sparked as much hope in me as my camera. But what do we do with it? Everyone else is in more need of hope than we are, right?
She has no use for it now.
I mean to you or your parents.
Better not give it to Mom and Dad. It might have the opposite effect.
It would make them sad.
And I guess from your look, you don't want it either. You know, when I was where you are now, I was glad to have mementos like that. They didn't really make things easier, but they reminded me of the good times we had. Gave me hope, even. Is there anyone else who might want this? Any friends, family? Just hit me with names and I can speak to them.
Galia, Zach, River, they're still struggling. They could use a little hope, couldn't they?
There might be someone.
Awesome. Who?
Galia, or River, or Zach. They're entangled.
Entangled? Entangled how?
In their threads. I'm trying to help them, but I feel like I'm failing.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm sure you're doing your best.
I don't know.
Tell you what, how about I keep Angela's camera for now, and we find this out together?
Find out what?
You're right. You're being a
He's right. It's worth a shot.
Can you get me the rubber mallet?
Where is it?
Where it usually is.
In your workshop? You want us home for one tool?
Hello.
Oh, hi.
My name's Lal. I travel around gathering inspiration for my songs.
I'm River. You've come to the right place then. If there's one thing Yesterday is good for, it's inspiring big dreams.
So I've heard. Also, about what happened. I'm very sorry about Angela.
Oh, thanks.
Were you close?
Growing up here, you're destined to be.
You don't like it here?
It's not half as bad as some people make it out to be. There's always room for improvement, though. I'm sorry, Lau. I don't want to be impolite, but I need to go.
That's all right. Have a good day.
Any news on the interior design?
Not yet.
Okay. But we need to make the order today. Let's make your mom happy and go with the vintage look. By the way, if Pia tries to talk to you about the project, send her to me.
Is she angry again?
It's just my paranoia speaking. Fear is a great motivator, you know. Makes you keep momentum.
Seriously, Dad, I don't know what's more condescending. Your admonishments or the over-the-top pep talk?
I just want my daughter to be her best possible self. What's wrong with that?
I'm out of here. See you.
Hello.
Huh? Oh, hello. Welcome to Yesterby, home of the Boat Lodge. My name's Jasper, and I'm in charge of the project. How can I be of service to you?
Nice to meet you, Jasper. I'm a traveling musician. I'm Lau. I'm here for inspiration.
Hey, can I bum a smoke?
I thought you quit.
Well...
around Yesterby or basically anything else, I'm just a holler away. Have a great stay.
Connie,
Yes?
I've been thinking. If there's one person Angela thought should carry her torch, it's got to be you. So why don't you take the camera?
No. I don't think I can. Someone else might need it more than I do.
Well, all right. Sorry. If that's what you want, I'll hand it to someone else instead. Good to see you. Are you here to tell me about the others?
Mm-hmm. About Zach.
Who's he?
He was Angie's boyfriend.
Oh, wow. Poor guy.
He wants to leave Yesterby. He lost his mom here, too.
That is rough.
Zach and his dad don't talk a lot. And he's getting everything ready to go.
Maybe it's for the best. Sometimes you just need a change of scenery.
I like it when things stay the same.
You know, when I left home, I was...
Thank you, Lord, for having lent us your strength. It's done.
It might help him.
You can try. It might not help him, though.
Sometimes a crack is all that's needed for the light. Get in. Ooh, I gotta write that down.
I have to go. Bye.
Thanks for telling me, Connie. See you out.
Hey,
What's up?
well, I just got an email. Regardless of the quality of our prototype, and I'm certain that it will be off the charts, we will have to cut costs. Significantly.
Okay. Good that we planned for this, right?
I'm afraid reducing the number of boats won't work. We're still aiming at the same number of guests revenue-wise. But we need to cut corners.
How? And why? Seriously?
Money comes, money goes. At the end of the day, it's just business.
We're already operating at a bare minimum.
I'm sure we'll find a way. I'll give the numbers a hard look. You let me know if you have any ideas, okay?
Okay.
Great. Let's talk again later.
You can't lie here. This is bat country.
I'm getting tanned.
Oh, foolish child. Haven't you heard that there is no such thing as a tan in Yesterby?
I don't care. It's still nice lying here.
Why can't you give me an idea of how to pull
Will
this
there
thing
ever
around?
be another boat lodge?
Just one would
No,
be enough.
this is it. The one and only.
Okay, one last swing.
So
The one
River will
feature
be the
that
only
this
one who
village
gets
really
one?
needs,
Your
and that we
sister
criminally
didn't get the
overlooked so
lie.
far.
Hey, your son meant
Cliffs
One day,
overlooking the entire
you'll get the
bay.
chance to work on something else.
Seriously?
Maybe
People would
something
spot
even
it from
better.
miles away.
Like what?
Heck, even the
You tell
cruisers out
me.
on the ocean would see it. What's wrong?
I want to build a
Immortality is
submarine
up for
base.
grabs. Come
Perfect.
on, these ideas need
The
to be
ocean
more
is just
grounded.
right there.
They're designed to
Listen
be
to your father,
outrageous.
and in a
Any
couple of
compromise
years,
would kill
you'll
them.
know how to
Come
start.
on, what happened to your sense of
Actually,
adventure?
The boat
Maybe
lodge
I just
is
want to finish
kinda lame
something for
compared to a
once.
submarine
Give me
base.
one idea.
I can show you my
just
blueprints
one
tomorrow.
good idea that we can
Can't wait to
actually
see
see
them.
through. We need something to get people excited. Just imagine how easy it would be if everyone...
right? What do you think about Jasper's boat lodge project?
I don't know.
I need to go.
Connie, what do you mean you need to go? Go where?
To Laos.
Absolutely not. You're not going to see that strange man.
It's better if she doesn't know about my camera.
I need to speak to him.
About what?
I think he can help.
No. I forbid it.
You can't do that. I'll be back soon. Don't worry.
You stay right here, young lady.
Hello, Hancock, old friend. Want to help me rent a room? You could make me a pretty penny. Angie would hate to see you go.
I asked your mom about her goals.
And she told you she's happy here?
Which I will take to heart unless you have something to add.
I appreciate your efforts. But today, I'm not really in the mood for spilling other people's secrets.
Some other time, maybe?
We have the pontoons, walls, and a roof. Cut any one of them, and you would either have to drop the house or the boat in the term houseboat.
Actually, the whole boat part is what makes it so expensive. Just the insurance we need so the guests can float out on open water is enough to keep us poor. It would be a lot cheaper if we could just moor them to the docks permanently.
But then it would just be some motel in a remote village.
Is that so bad?
But you still want to charge the same.
We have to.
Then it's an overpriced motel in a remote village. It's exactly what we didn't set out to do. Neither you, nor I, nor Jemre wanted this.
Jemre is not here anymore, and we need to keep our operation afloat.
Bad choice of words, Dad.
Think about it. It's the most logical decision.
Let's save on insurance and attach the boats to the pier. It's also safer that way.
Fantastic. I was about to propose the same thing.
I'll pass it on to the dentists.
Can you believe that Bodhi came here just 3 years ago? It feels like he's been part of our gang forever. I doubt that he feels the same, though. A signed bootleg of Joe Umari.
Nope.
The slip of paper that guy gave you with his number when we went skating in the city?
Yeah, right.
What are you guys talking about?
They're trying to guess what they put into the time capsule.
You buried a time capsule? What's inside?
River's darkest secret.
We closed our eyes when we put our stuff in. So we only know what we put in ourselves.
You'll only find out what the others put in if you stick around until we dig it up again in 30 years.
That's cool. So, where'd you bury it?
Nice try.
I'm just asking.
Only Eli knows.
Zek told him the contents of the capsule are his present for his 40th birthday, so that he would bury it.
And if there's one thing my brother's protective of, it's his birthday presents. He's our main safety measure.
You must be really optimistic to think you'll still be here in 30 years.
I'd come back for it.
Maybe you will too.
It's a Yesterby thing. I'm not part of that.
Don't say that. You're a Yesterbarian now.
Ha! I got it. You put in art prints of that comic artist you adored back then.
My lips are sealed.
I'll leave you to it. See you around.
See ya.
Maybe we should let him put something in.
We can't just break the rules like that.
Connie's right. It's not our fault that he's late to the party.
As if Yesterby was some kind of exclusive club. I'll go talk to him. Bodhi never put anything into the capsule, so we avoided the topic whenever he was around. Do you think Eli still remembers where he buried it? You look so tired, sis. Should I leave for tonight?
No. You must stay. Without you, it's even worse.
All right. I just hate to see you like this.